Alright, well, it's nice to see everybody again. Today, I just wanted to throw together a little video from some of the pieces that I did during cringetober. Actually, a fun fact, while I was making the list, I didn't really know that much about Hatsune Miku. I knew her from Persona 4 because I love the Persona games, but I never really knew what her deal was, I guess, if that makes sense. And that might sound kind of silly, but I hadn't really been a Vocaloid fan before, but dude, after one of my friends suggested to me to add a Vocaloid for one of the prompts, I was completely enamored. Miku is so fun. She's such a fun character. So when it got to the day of crossover, a different friend of mine actually recommended that I cross over Star Trek, another series that I love so much, with Hatsune Miku. And that's where I kind of accidentally stumbled across this whole idea. Of course, people have done the cultural Miku trend before, and that is so much fun. I love seeing people's different interpretations, So I understand the basic premise that the world is hers and all that. So I thought it would be fun just to turn her into a Star Trek character, and I did, and I really liked it. I saw people on my Tumblr calling her Miku, which I adore. So my initial plan had been to draw a cultural Miku of my own for the actual day of Vocaloid, but I ended up not doing that, clearly, because I just wanted to draw more of this a Q Continuum member Miku. At some point, I think it would be a lot of fun to draw a comic with her, but at the moment, I think she's just gonna stay as a fun little concept that I might draw her some more. She's a lot of fun, very mischievous. I really, not to be too proud of myself or anything, but I do love the touch of the hair sort of fading off into galaxies. But yeah, I absolutely had no idea about Miku. I'm very late to the party, but now I keep finding new covers of people using her as a synth. So if you guys have any recommendations for Miku songs for me to listen to, I would love to check them out. I've already started my own little playlist of covers, which I know it's silly, but I had a lot of fun working on this, and I'm really glad that I ended up adding her to the cringetober roster. And then, of course, I made sure to include the detail of her being the first officer to sort of allude to her number one first voice of the future shoulder tattoo, seeing as I couldn't really incorporate that in her uniformed design. And of course, I had to change out her red costume for the classic science officer blue. Alright, well that just about does it for this video. I know it was just a quick little speed paint, but I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.